Yo, it's your boy Flashy Boy Trav, chilling at Hip Hop Junky Radio Show with my boy Cool Tide.
Yeah!
Winning season, you already know. Swish! Holla if you heard me. Word. Peace.
It's a Cool Tide production. Let's be real. This award show ain't for me. It was originally done because I thought it was some people that should be getting awarded for their music over here. First hip hop award show in Jersey, I might add. You know, y'all can blame it on B.I. Bang for making y'all wear suits and ties. I was just gonna do a regular thing, you know. But then he was like, yeah, it's gonna be a black tie affair. He said that, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be a black tie affair. And then I started thinking about more like, you know, you can't really do stuff over here, so, you know, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it on a level that's gonna keep certain individuals out. You know? People like, oh, it's hip hop, it's hip hop. Yeah, okay, so is that an invitation for you to be a slob? Is that an invitation for you to be falling out of your clothes like the first year? Yo, people was literally falling out of their clothes the first year. Now remember, it was even said it was a black tie fair then. You know, people, you know, they just ain't, they ain't conform to the dress code. And the reason why I couldn't say that because hardly nobody came. So I couldn't kick the ones out who was falling out of their clothes. I had to let them be. You know, all that changed the second year. Second year is pretty good. It was good to me because it was a big change. You know, people was in their suits, in their ties, in their tux. I said last year was a success. Did it start late? Absolutely. It started 3 hours late. Oh man. Do we need improvement? Yeah, we need improvement. Think about any show in history, sports. Any sports in history. Football, hockey, basketball. When these individuals, when they win, and I'm talking about winning the top prize there is, you can ask any of them, they'll still tell you that they need work. They need work to, you know, to make things better. And they won a championship. So, of course, you know, we at the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show realize that it needs to be some changes. And that's why we're feverishly working on it for this year. You know, shouts out to Psychopath. This dude, when the first award show came, I know, you know, he probably don't want me to say this, but I'll say it anyway. I'll put it out there. This dude, he was already winning, you know. He was already going to win this stuff. But he didn't know that. He pulls up in a car, dope red car by the way. He pulls up in his ride with bread in his hand. See, when the show started, his idea was, in his mind was, yo, you're doing this show, is this a great thing, my hats off to you, blah, 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 blah. But, and this ain't a knock to nobody, but he did something that nobody else did other than Miss Tiny Terror. And that was, how can we help you make this go down? How can we help you make this a success? This dude pulls up in that car with bread in his hands and gives it to me. You know? That was his donation. And thank God for the donation. And Miss Tiny Terror did the same thing. Same camp. 2 people with their own money. He gave his bread, she gave his bread. Only 2 people who did that. You know, so that helped me to get the haul because I ran into a financial issue. I can't front. See, a lot of people, they don't understand that, man. this show has no sponsorship. You know? A lot of people complain about what I do or how I do it. Well, guess what? I guarantee that I'm doing it better than the next man. No one has ever did it over here, so hey. When you're the first to do things, you definitely gonna get some criticism. And believe me, they criticize. People complain about there not being a voting system and all that. So what I do, I let people vote. What they do, they complain about it. Oh, it's rigged. How can a vote that you see on Facebook be rigged? I left the votes out there specifically so people can do it. They complain about that. So I was like, alright, enough of this, because this just ain't that serious. Ain't nobody getting no bread over here for that. I ain't getting no bread. I'd be lucky if I even covered the cost for the hall. Shouts out to Tiny Tillman family too for making the food. They ain't charged me no dime. They cooked all that food that y'all probably still talking about from 3 years ago now. But it was really that good. And shouts to the sister for going in the fridge. Pardon me, she went in her freezer, pulled out a turkey. That was her turkey, man. She pulled that turkey out the fridge, the freezer, whatever, and cooked it up. You know? And Tiny Terror husband had to bring the food. And y'all don't know about this, but the collard greens spilled in the car. I know he was burnt with me. He probably could laugh about that, but he was laughing then. Yeah, he spilled the collard greens in the car. Or if he ain't spilled it, the juice spilled while they was up there trying to travel. So it was some things going down that people don't know. There was sacrifices being made. You know? I appreciate people like Tish the Writer. Alright, Tish the Writer is from Newark. Tish the Writer, she was nominated for Buzz Factor Female, 2013, pardon me, 2014. And she won. The only reason why this woman didn't come last year because she was going through some major issues, some personal ish. Speaking of ish, shouts out to ish. Yeah, see, I mean, I could just shout out people for days, man. But I appreciate these people, man. Ish could have acted funny after the first year. Because Ish was nominated, he ain't win. I know some people, they had an issue with that. Y'all don't understand, this is a contest. This is a contest. Ish did not win the first year, and this dude was not acting funny or nothing. He wasn't like that. His attitude was, I'm still coming. It don't matter to me. I'm still coming. And he came. Same exact thing with Mida. Mida didn't win. Mida didn't win the first year or the second year. Guess who was talking to me on the phone about coming? Mida. So with some people who really support this, and I appreciate that. You know? And back to Tish the Writer. Tish the Writer, I would say she promotes, man. She really promotes. Why should I have to beg y'all to promote something that y'all part of? Like, how stupid is that? If y'all was in some other award show, y'all wouldn't be up there, had to be big. Y'all do it for the heck of it. But yeah, Tish the Writer, she promotes Smash Hits. Smash Hits and Dev Beats. Shouts out to Coalition Forces, Cash Cow Entertainment, Quasar Productions. Shouts out to them, man. Yo, them dudes right there, they work with world-known people. They work with millionaires in the business, alright? You know? Oh yeah, man. Shouts out to y'all for giving me, hook me up with the Little Hick interview. Little Hick works out with Rich Boy out of Alabama. He was the second artist that they got from me, fresh off the airplane. He took an airplane out here, fresh off the airplane, and I'm the first show that interviewed them. So thank you. But yeah, those two guys, man, like I said, they work with millionaires. They don't have to up there promote the show and all that. They could be big-headed, but see, the thing about Deaf Beats and Smash Hits is that the Hip Hop Junky radio show is not beneath them. So they don't have no problems promoting it. And they promote it very well. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and I was told that, you know, people don't understand me. They don't understand the award show. They think it's stupid. First of all, I mean, what is there not to understand? Understand that this is a dude who loves hip-hop and think I should be honored. Now I look back, I just wonder why I even feel that way, because, you know, there's artists over here who could care less about some hip-hop junkie award show. And the reason why they don't care less, why they could care less, is because a lot of them, they're alright with being a celebrity hood, you know, a celebrity hood star. They're okay with that. They don't have visions of going anywhere further but them being on Jackson, the Ocean, and people tooting the horns. Yo, beep beep, what's up, so, and they love it. And that's okay. It's okay if they love it. You know, but I like to deal with individuals who rap not because they're high in it or it's out of boredom or something like that. No, I like to deal with individuals who really want to be out there. You know? Big shouts out to Off City. Off City is from Harlem. Off City won 6 awards last year. This dude, I said he was a complete 100% class act, because this dude took on a whole heap of nonsense, and he never once replied about it. On Facebook, before I started deleting people last year, this dude took so much heat. There was over, at the last count, there was over 600 comments on him winning for his song called Morning Friends. You know, I ain't gonna lie, some of the stuff was funny. They took a screenshot with him, you know, acting like a superhero flying with the chick, and somebody thought it was a great idea to catch the chick on his back. It looked like she was biting his head. I don't know how that happened, but that looked funny. That was funny. Other than that, man, I just thought that they went a little too crazy with it. And he saw it. He saw all 600 something at the time. And this dude was classy enough not to say nothing, man. But I appreciate this dude because he took it serious. You know, he took it real serious. He flew his family in from all over the U.S. I believe they came from Las Vegas, California, Scranton, Pennsylvania. I know I'm forgetting some places, but they came deep. They took it serious. You know? And that's all I would want for anyone to do. But I do know that, you know, I'm coming from Jersey City, a.k.a. Crabs in the Barrel City, a.k.a. we don't want you happy. We don't want you happy if we ain't happy. You know, so any artist from here who's doing it and y'all support me, I appreciate it. I support y'all. There's people over here that don't even want to, you know, say hello or shake my hand. I don't care if you ever don't shake my hand, but what I do is for business purposes. And I would think no matter what I personally got against you, if you submitted music and I heard it, and anyone who submitted music, I listen. Big shouts to Cliff Poe for thanking me. He was at the 5th Hip Hop Press Conference. And he appreciated the fact that he knows that I listen to the music. I listen to the music y'all submit. If y'all don't submit music, I do the next fun thing. I start picking people on my own, because at the end of the day, I am a fan. They don't call me the hip hop junkie because it's a flashy name. They call me that because that's what it is. I'm addicted to this mess. So I take the time to put the videos together. Shouts out to Ghetto Diamond for helping me. People don't even realize, and I think we're close to 700 views. And the reason why that's such a big deal, because it's 700 real views. Now, if half of y'all bought tickets, only half. If like 350 y'all bought tickets, I'll be good. So, please support. That's all I'll say. Please support this because it's a lot of time and sacrifices being put into this. Shouts to DJ BDJ. Shouts to his wife. They don't know about this, man. This man, he was going through his own personal struggles. BDJ refused to charge me one dime. He ain't had no money like that. What this dude do? He's up there pulling his resources together to rent a truck. Anybody know about renting a U-Haul? Yeah. This man rents a U-Haul. I believe he had a back issue too, and I believe he still got it. And his equipment is heavy. What he do? He loads all that up, all in the name of hip hop, because of his love for hip hop. And his wife, Patricia. So people made endless sacrifices, and it just makes me sick when people be like, F the Hip Hop Junkie Award Show. F it, we doing it for y'all, you stupid. You're dumb, my ninja. You're dumb. You dumb if you don't care that people making sacrifices for you. Ain't nobody getting rich off of this. So, what's up to you, man? Get it right, man. Hall of Fame situation. That's another story, man. You know what? I'm gonna keep that short. When I think about people in the Hall of Fame, I like to think about the classic, legendary Jersey City artists, and I just be hearing stories, man. People be mad about why they don't get in. You get an opportunity, they don't want to be in it, or they don't take it serious enough, and they don't dress the part. And see, the problem is, if y'all don't dress the part, y'all don't act accordingly, how y'all expect the younger generation to catch on and get it? Yeah, another most overused word of all time. I get it. Well, do you get it? Do you get that you're a leader? You're a leader, man. That's why I respect Mr. Low Cash. This dude came last year to receive his 2014 Hip Hop Junkie Honors Recipient award. And this dude came in sharp, man. Sharp as a nail. You know why? Because Mr. Low Cash took it serious. So y'all might say, well, what about the artists who just ain't got the money? Alright, yeah, it's possible. The economy's all jacked up. So it's possible that people just ain't got the money. But for the average person, man, who drink all day, smoke Newports all day, pop Mollies like M&M's, yo, man, I ain't feeling you when you say you ain't got it. If you got a way to go ahead and get high, you got a way to go ahead and get you a suit, a tie, a tuxedo to make it happen. Shouts out to Aaron Coleman. Aaron Coleman, Low Records. They came deep, just like the Grammy family. So, I just appreciate all the artists who took it serious. I'm a little disappointed with the Christian artists because I felt like this year they could have been more interested. I know that might sound crazy, but it would have been nice if they was more interested. I joined these sites on Facebook for the Christian rappers. I'm all souped up and excited, thinking they're gonna jump aboard. I don't know. Maybe it's not right to call them dumb, but y'all dumb. How y'all not going to want to take a part of something that nobody else. I mean, think about it. This is hip-hop, honoring Christian music. And y'all too pig-headed that y'all don't even want to get down with it. You know? I mean, I guess humans are humans, man, but y'all Christian artists be on some mess. Yeah, wink, wink. Y'all be on some mess. And this is going for the other day. I ain't gonna get it, but y'all, y'all be making people who not even in the church not, you know, look at y'all funny, not want to rock with y'all. Just because of how a lot of y'all be acting. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway, disappointed with the poets. Y'all wouldn't believe the behind the mess stuff that goes on with the poets either. Why? How hard is it to take advantage of this? If you're involved in this, why I gotta pull your leg for you to? If you know who you are, why I gotta pull your leg to promote something that you're a part of? I'm a hip hop. I'm not no poet. I looked at y'all like, oh man, these poets are incredible. They need to be awarded. And what y'all do? Y'all take it lightly. You're like, oh, F you. You stupid. If you feel like F me, no, F you. I just want to encourage y'all, man. Be yourself, man. Whatever you want to do, despite what nobody say, man. Especially if it's positive, just do it. You know how many times people hated on me? Said a whole lot of foul, disrespectful, unencourageable things. I had people come to me at the first award show like, yeah, look like you bit off more than you can chew. 2 specific rappers said it. If y'all watching, y'all know who y'all are. Yeah. Instead of saying, how about saying, how can I help you right now? We see things start a little shaky for you. How can we help you? Instead of coming there like, oh, dang, let me put you to the side so I can tell you how much of a failure you are. Yeah, that really happened. I'm not making this up. That happened probably a month or so before the award show. And then a particular artist actually pulled me to the side and tell me at the event, I don't get you people, man. No matter what you want to do, man, just be positive, y'all. Just be positive and do it. Believe in you. There's going to be people who tell you that you can do it. And those be the same ones up there hoping that you fail. That's why what I said before a minute. Shouts out to the Grammy family, man. Tiny Terror Psychopath. They came through. They came through because they felt that this show was important. Hip Hop Junky Award Show. They felt that it was important enough to be a part of and donate money. They ain't won because of that. They won because they won already. That came after the fact. It's like how can we help you? And I told them, look, like what people don't understand is there's no sponsorship for this. There's no sponsorship. That money was coming out of my money, and I ran into a financial hole at the first one. Last year one was okay, and then this year ran into a financial hole. Nobody's trying to get over it. Speaking of hole, I already said it in the early part of the video, I live in a hole. If I swing it around, you see that wall messed up. I can easily change that situation, but why? Because I give all my money to hip-hop, and I don't regret that. I don't regret that. I love hip-hop that much. Been doing it for a long time. This award right here, this is the 2015 Kendrick Laforte Album of the Year Award. This was named after my brother. Different mother, but that's my brother, man. Love that dude. It was named after him. This thing is heavy, man. It got some weight. Average person says it's a weapon. Like, this is an honor, I'm telling you. And I said this on Facebook and I'll say it now. For the person who wins this, what I want you to do is when you get it that night, I want you to look at it. Just look at it. When you're on stage, look at it and you're going to see a person. That's what this is. This is a person, y'all. It's a figure of a man. I don't know, maybe someone, but we're gonna say it's a man. And at the top, it's a star. He's reaching for the star. And I think the absolute incredible beauty of this trophy is when you look at the head, you're gonna see the reflection. The reflection is of you. It is you. You reaching for the star. See, it starts out with the Hip Hop Junky Award Show. And if you're serious about it, maybe one day it's going to go even further. That's it. It's going to go further. Another thing I want to show you. Y'all saw me, I posted this on Facebook. Last night, I found this wallet. This is somebody's wallet. Loaded with bread. I ain't going to show you all the money, but believe me, it's bread in it. And I'm going to return it. They're going to get every last single dime that's in here. There's no dimes, but they're going to get every last bill in here with their license and all that. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because people get the wrong perception of me. You know, they think of some I don't know, some arrogant guy, you know, come in. Someone was like, who am I to give an award show? How stupid is that? If I don't do it, who else was going to do it? Nobody else did it. So anyway, yeah, man, they're going to get this, man. I'm just showing you, man, there's nice people out there. This ain't to toot my horn. If I'm an a-hole, I'm quite sure I am. I do something to piss somebody off every day. Not intentionally, but hey, I'm human. You know? So that's what it is, man. I want y'all to get dressed, come out, have a good time. You ain't got to like me to come out. There's a lot of y'all I don't like, but it's business. I thought that y'all deserved the award. That's why you're getting the trophy. Y'all already had an opportunity to submit the music this year. There was people who complained about the voting. Oh, why there's no voting? No voting. So what I do, I say, okay, you know what? I'm going to put out 3 early bird categories. And I'm going to let people vote real early. You wouldn't believe the criticism and the hate I got. And these were coming from people who saw that they was losing. Because a lot of people were counting. Now, I made it where you could count these votes. There was a lot of complaining and all that going on, man. So I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of it. It ain't, believe me, I ain't getting rich off this. I can say this 100 times. I ain't getting rich. I ain't getting no blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't getting nothing out of this. I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. I'm going to start picking them again. I pick the winners. When I ask people to submit and they haven't submitted, people have submitted now. Don't get it twisted. People submitted. I would have liked it more to, you know, to submit. You know, I would have liked more poets to submit because there's no other hip-hop show around, to my knowledge, that's acknowledging y'all. Shouts out to Lisa McEach, and I always mention him. Sorry, baby. That's one person who's very excited about it, and she shared it. You know, other people, you gotta beg. How I gotta beg you to support something that you win? But when you're a part of Underground Music Awards or some other, you up there, you proud to mention it? That's why I make y'all pay. Now you saying charge for no interviews, now y'all gotta pay. When you're in an interview, how hard is it to be excited about the interview that you damn near begged me for? I put the interview, you don't even share it, but then you quit to share other people's interviews. When I say I get 2 hours of sleep, I mean it. When it's time to prepare for these interviews, I'm up early. Early. There's been times I woke up 4 in the morning just to prepare for an interview. At that time, that was when I was getting a couple more hours of sleep than I am now. Now it's only 2 hours. Do I regret any of this? Nope. But everything's a learning lesson. I charge for beats now because people, they've been getting beats and they have not been doing the right thing. I've come to interviews, taking photos and stuff. People ain't do the right thing, so you know what? I can't say do the right thing with the photos and all. I just did that because it was exposure. I know I had to put that out there because I had to blast my name, but you know, the Joker said it in the Dark Knight Falls, Batman. Anything you do good, you should charge for it. I'm probably jacking up the quote, but I think that's what he said. So people got to pay for it. They only worry about them. They don't care that I still got a life. They don't care that I get 2 hours. people who just suck off you, suck, leech, leech, leech. You know? I appreciate the people who did actually pay and said, no, don't worry about it. Jeff Beats did it right after the interview. How much I owe you for interviewing such shit? Don't worry about it. I got you on this one. So, I don't expect nothing free myself, man. Still to this day, I go to studios and pay. So y'all artists, man, learn and invest in yourself. I invest in me. I'm constantly buying equipment. My equipment got smashed on the floor. Yeah, it got smashed on the floor. Guess who paid for it? So I ain't saying the person ain't gonna pay for it, but I'm making a point. Who paid for it to get it right now? Me. So this is wear and tear equipment, accidents happen and all that. So people just gotta pay, man. And if people do not want to come here and spend any money with me, I don't care. You just won't get an interview. There's people all over the United States that have been interviewed by the Hip Hop Junky radio show. Don't believe it? Ask about me. And they appreciate it. Let's talk about Savannah, Georgia. When I went out there, they did everything short of rolling out a red carpet. Ask about me, okay? So yeah, y'all gotta pay, man. That's it, man. So we gonna wrap it up. Anyway, hope to see y'all, alright? Third, possibly final Hip Hop Junky Award show. That's because I decided to end it. I already said I was signing up for 3 years out of this. Shouts to Lexi Diva, your host, your co-host, Psychopath. Beautiful Miss Lace Stiletto. She's going to be doing red carpet interviews this year. And shouts out to my date too. I ain't telling y'all who she is yet. I don't know. I might change my mind. She might change her mind after that, but yeah, that's it, man. So come out, have fun, man. Be good to people, blah, 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 all that other generic stuff. I love you. Peace. See ya.